Hello, it's Tijuana, the real estate apostle, living my best life coach, and today is January the 7th, 2021. Yippee, yippee, yippee. If this is your first time at my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. My channel is dedicated to mindset and helping millions of people to be able to overcome and to develop your mindset so you can live your best life. I have recently been doing a few videos on narcissism and narcissistic abuse, and because I really believe that that's a lot of the reasons why a lot of us aren't able to get your breakthrough, because we are still entangled some way with a narcissist who's in the back kind of manipulating you to, keep you stuck where you're at. All right, so today I'm going to talk about how narcissists bait and hook you, because once you've been entangled with one of them, you kind of understand a little bit how that works as far as like feeling trapped and the realization knowing that you've got to escape. I'm going to, okay, so the number one way they use to bait and so they can be able to hook you is through love bombing. You may have heard this term, love bombing, and it's exactly how it sounds. They're gonna bomb you with love. It's gonna be fake, but with all the compliments, admirations, like it'll be unreal with how they just come, and it's really fast too. And this is all done purposely so you don't have time to think. So if someone's coming at you very quick with, oh, you're so beautiful, or you're so smart, or you're so this, and you're the greatest, and all this blah, 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 kind of talk, be a little bit cautious, like, because, usually when people first meet you, they don't really kind of just overtake you with the compliments. So the love bombing is done to also like to get you addicted to all the attention and all of the energy that they're going to be throwing at you in hopes to get you to give it back to them. Because remember, they need your response. They need attention from you. They need these, it's called fuel. They need it from you. So with the love bombing, they're going to be just really occupying you with just overtaking you with all, like I said, the compliments, the calls and texts and all that stuff. So a lot of times, if your first time, you won't really be aware. You'll just be like excited that somebody is paying you so much attention. And they're doing this on purpose too. So when they ghost you or give you the silent treatment and you don't get all those calls, you'll be going through withdrawals because they have gotten you addicted to all of the time and energy that they're putting up into you. So it'll hurt more when they when they get ready to, put you through the bullshit that they're going to put you through. Another way they bait you is through future faking. So usually when they first meet you, they're putting on this mask and they're mimicking you. So that's why it appears that, that they are your soulmate, because they are very good at imitating people. So, and they really ask you a lot of questions. A lot of times you're not even aware. You're just thinking that, oh, we talk so good together and we have this conversation, just don't stop. But for the most part, they're interrogating you and they're taking notes, and they're going to use this information, whatever that they got out of you, they're going to, at a later time, these are all weapons they're going to come out and be like attack with you. So, you're giving them the ammunition that they're going to use on you later. So the future faking, kind of looks like they'll start, implying stuff like about, you may not even be thinking about a long-term relationship or anything like that, but they will future fake with all this whole crap about, a relationship or marriage or starting a family. Sometimes if you are in that head frame, thinking that that's what you want, they will really pour that out on you. So you'll be thinking, now you met your prince or your Prince Charming or Cinderella or whatever the thing is, like you'll be, falling for that, where you could, because like I said, they're very gifted, and they do it so fast and so rapid fire with it, so you don't have time to be like, wait a minute, now this is happening too fast, and that's another form of manipulation right there too, is to kind of sweep you off your feet with the future faking, and so you'll be thinking like, yeah, and he wants to marry me, and blue 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 and all that good stuff. So watch out for the future. And oftentimes you may even feel like the person is really not listening to you, even though like they're just blah 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 talking, or even reeling information out of you. You'll feel like they really don't care that much. Like you'll still feel empty, like even though you're getting all this attention, but you'll feel like you won't feel satisfied. Like this just seems so superficial and fake, like because they really aren't into you. Like they really aren't, because unfortunately is they just can't really give any type of energy to anybody. So a third way they do is with the gaslighting. So this technique is done to keep you uncertain and confused, and it goes along. They're going to use it later when they start, their goal is to convince you that you're crazy, right? They want to inflict these mental injuries on you, and to have people to just be so mentally damaged that ultimately people kill themselves and stuff. Like that's like the ultimate I won, like, you know what I mean? So it's it's very dangerous situation to be in. So it's why it's important to not ignore the red flags, and to, once you find that if you are in there, you'll see that if you try to step out, they will crank up the to be able to keep you there and stuff. So gaslighting, like I said, they will put words in your mouth, like by saying that you want to be married, or saying you want to have a baby, telling you this stuff. So you even if you've never said it or even had the feelings or thoughts about it, they will try to do like a hypnosis, subliminal messages and stuff. Like they'll just whisper it to you sometimes if you're tired or whatever. They'll just use these subliminal messages to get in your head. Like they are very clever. So the gaslighting is very dangerous, and it's real because, like I said, proven mental abuse is a lot harder than the physical abuse, and those wounds and that abuse is very difficult to get. It's difficult to get away from because of a trauma bond that is being formed. All right, so okay, so the trauma bond is really a hook, and that's what is one of the reasons why a lot of people go back. Like, have you ever like wondered, like, someone's in an abusive relationship, like why they like, this dude been treating you like this, or this lady's been putting you through all this for years, like why you keep going back? And it's because of the trauma bond. When they get you with the initial love bombing, and then they treat you bad afterwards, so your brain doesn't even know, it gets kind of thrown off, because the way you would associate with the person. First, you looked at them as, the greatest thing since sliced bread. You've never felt like this about anybody. Nobody's ever felt this way about you. This is a great relationship. We're Romeo and Juliet, and we're going to do all this stuff. And then when they devalue you and treat you horribly, I mean, like, it's develops a trauma bond. So when they stop doing that and they hoover you by treating you nice, or, faking it really because, you're threatening to leave or something like that, then they start to do the love bombing again just to keep you in the relationship. And then you're all confused and messed up because, you're like, oh, I want to leave. But then now they're coming to you as the victim and making you feel guilty for, like, why would you throw away this perfect love? Like, two people, this is, I'm the best thing for you and all that stuff. So now you've got this trauma bond where it's hard for you to leave because you feel like you still love this person, you know. But all the emotion that you did feel was from fake, you know what I mean? Like they put a mask on, like you didn't, you know, that wasn't the person that you know, and you'll never see that person again too. Like once they feel like they've got you through the love bombing, that's when the mask comes off, and then they are elated to show you how vicious and how, you know, how mean they're going to treat you and stuff. So yeah, so just be aware of the trauma bond when you feel like you've gone back. Like that's very dangerous too, because they're just drawing you back so they can do more damage to you. So don't ever go. So if you're finding yourself entangled with a narcissist and you're wondering why, you know, your life is not on, you know, track to be, you know, how you envisioned yourself, is probably because you need to start setting some boundaries and clear yourself from this toxic environment. Like you're not going to be able to grow and flourish in a toxic environment. Like this doesn't go together. And then you're not going to even be able to really know yourself, to be able to think critically, to be able to make any of your dreams or decisions come through true. So step number one is to get free. And like I said before in other videos, like if you are their primary source, then you can't just leave. Like you got to figure out a way to escape, because if you just try to cut out, you know, that can get violent. And then a lot of times they have totally, you know, like enmeshed themselves with you to where you feel so connected, and like you don't even know if you can get out of there, because they have taken control of your money, your finances, you know what I mean? Or they've kind of manipulated you to ruin your finance. Like they, you know, they don't want to see you succeed. So you may feel like you don't even have a way to get out, or like they don't even just let you leave. Like, you know, you can't even just be like, let's just go break up and let me get over here so I can heal. That's when they really start to like call and really harass you. That's why it's important to do things like no contact. You know, that's the only way. It's going to give you time to you know, be able to get yourself together. I'll say that the best way, and the way you will have the best chances to succeed when you go no contact, if you've, you know, realize that you're in a relationship with one of them, it's best, because they got to go through the cycles. Just wait them out. Like, you know what I mean? When they go through devaluing you and get ready to discard you, let them do it. Let them discard you and move on off to whatever it is that they're doing. And then that's when you change the locks, block them, and, you know, try and, you know, go be someplace else so you can take time to heal. And then that'll help you to be able to go no contact, because when they discard you, they'll give you the silent treatment and all that stuff. So that'll give you kind of a jump start on going through the withdrawals that you're going to experience by not hearing from them on a daily basis, you know, on, you know, continual basis, because they'll be giving you the silent treatment. So that's your time to get a jump start on it, and then go no contact. So while you're going through the cycle, try and put your finger on what part of the narcissistic cycle you are in with them. Like if, you know, you feel like they're just giving you all the insults, they're always starting arguments and all that stuff, then you know you're in the devalue stage. And then what's coming up next is either, you know, you're going to escape, or they're going to discard you. And to me, I think they kind of can both go together. You know, like when they discard you, especially if you let them just go in and discard you, you have a head start, because they will immediately inflict the whole silent treatment on you. So, you know, that gives you some time. You know, sometimes, you know, like I said, I had like 10 days before we started trying to call back up. But by that time, you know, you could have, like I said, a jump start. So let them go ahead and do that. And I'm going to start kind of wrapping this up here. And I just put this out because the live it didn't go good. So anyway, I'm gonna continue to work on it. And like I said, I'm new, so with, you know, the more of these videos that I put out, as long as I'm being consistent, I'm going to grow and get better. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and tune in, and I'll see you in another video. So everybody, let's keep it narc free, because I really think that I'm going to take the stance of being the narc buster. Because, you know, a while, like, it took me a minute to even feel confident to even go after these little jekylls, because, like, I just, you know, didn't want to be attacked by them anymore. But, like, now I realize that they are really a little scared, little 3-year-olds. So, well, I don't have nothing to be scared of. Like, you know, bring it on if you narcs want some. I'm ready. But anyway, so tune in tomorrow, and it's a laughing matter for me now because I'm out of it. But this is, you know, a very serious, a serious situation. Like, while you're in it, it appears to be. But I just want to come at you with the reality that, you know, you can't overcome this, because always remember that you know, being an empathic person, have the freedom to be able to change your life. Like, they are committed to these cycles. Like, they can only do these love bombing, idealization, devalue, discard, hoover. You know, they can only just keep doing these same little cycles. You have the power to be able to, you know, not participate in it. All right. So stay tuned. Talk to y'all later. See you in another video. Peace.